Look, you are never going to be a successful business person or a successful investor until you stop doing this habit. And I know you're doing it because I'm doing it and everybody in all of my coaching groups are doing it. That is a business killer. It's an investor killer. It's a lifestyle killer. And this video and the way that I look right now is my declaration that I'm going to stop doing that. And that is waiting until you're perfect, waiting until you're ready, waiting until you're going to look good, until you can impress other people or you can convince yourself that you're smart. Because look at me, I look terrible. This is the way that I look every single day. This is the way that I look when I'm hanging out at home with my husband, the one person in the world who thinks I'm the most beautiful, the most sexy, and this is the way that I look most of the time. But it's not about showing up perfect or looking perfect. It's not about being the smartest or always saying the right things. It's about showing up and sharing the message. And most of us don't take action because we're afraid what we're gonna look like. We're afraid of what other people are gonna think. We're afraid of putting in work and wanting something, and it doesn't happen. I've been wanting to make this YouTube channel for 6 years. When I very first started investing in 2018, I thought going along with me for the journey while everything was still fresh in my head before I knew what I was doing, I thought that would make a great story. But it was hard. I didn't have the right equipment. I didn't have the right knowledge. Because I'm a photographer, I was always searching for the perfect light. And this is not the perfect light. It's the middle of the day with the shadows on me, making it look like I have raccoon eyes. And that's not because my mascara is smudged, because I'm not wearing any mascara. I just got out the camera. I don't even know where my microphone is. And that's a perfect example of just showing up how you are, sharing your story and being authentic. You'll never see a video of me with a fancy car trying to convince people to invest with me because I'm going to help you buy a Lamborghini. I don't even want one. So if I tried that tactic, it would be really inauthentic. So I'm just showing up as me in the extreme because I thought this morning I wanted to get up and I wanted to do a video, but then I didn't want to because I couldn't find my microphone and I had waited too long and the sun was up too high and I didn't have this great backdrop and there's this noisy street next to me and it wasn't going to be good quality. And that was the moment that I thought, you have to make a video. You have to make a video just as you are right now, because it's just more and more excuses about why you're not putting out content. I want to help people. I want to help people do what we've done. We've been doing the right things before we ever started investing. We were living below our means, we were being frugal, we were working on building our character and our relationships. But one thing we were really missing was a robust financial plan to become wealthy. Because when good people become wealthy, the first thing they want to do is go out and serve others. And that's the message that really fires us up now. That's the message that we want to share. We want to empower you to get more time so that you can act on your best intentions, starting that nonprofit, volunteering more, building the next generation by spending more time with your kids. And if we wait to show up until we're perfect, until we're ready, until we're beautiful, until we're impressive, until we're smart, we're probably never going to show up. So this video is an analogy for the way that most of us choose to invest in our own financial futures. We choose to keep procrastinating. We choose to keep researching and researching and researching before we actually take any action. And it's just an excuse due to the fear of not being able to show up perfect, at not being able to show up our best, the fear of making a mistake. I have so many investors call me who are afraid to invest because they have lost money on an investment, whether it was a scam or just something that didn't go right, and they don't want to do it again. And their fear holding them back has cost them so much more money than the money that they lost. I think that we know enough people who are living well and living wealthy on real estate investing and serious business ownership that we know it's a real thing. We know it's true. We know it's not a scam. We know it's possible. But we're afraid that we're going to be the ones who fall into the scam and we're going to be the ones who make the mistakes and we're going to be the ones who lost everything. And then we'll look bad in front of our friends. We'll look bad in front of ourselves in the mirror. So you think it's about not having enough time to learn about IRR and cash on cash return and equity multiples and all of the numbers and the spreadsheet ugliness that is scary? Or you think you don't have time to really do the inner work on your mindset and on your belief and on your capability. And so we just keep not doing it. Showing up imperfectly is better than not showing up at all. Doing something imperfectly is better than not doing it. So what's the answer? How do you finally get to the point where you're ready to take action? If I'm scared to make videos, social media content, put myself out there, spread our message with the people who want to hear it, the solution is doing more of it. The solution is putting out more content so I get better at it, so I feel more comfortable, so my message is more clear. The key is doing more of it. If you're scared to invest because you've lost money or you're afraid you might lose money, or maybe it's not going to be worth the work and the effort that you're putting in, then invest more. Invest more time learning, invest more money, put it across more deals, diversify it, split the money you have to invest into smaller pieces and invest more of it. The more you do, the better you'll get at it. Practice never makes perfect. And if that's what we're waiting for, we're never gonna find it. Practice just makes a habit. And until you break the habit of waiting and waiting and waiting, you're never gonna be successful. Successful people are decisive. Successful people take risks. Successful people know how to spread those risks. We want to help you earn more money so that you can invest more money, so that you can live more, so that you can give more. We want to make the world better by making you better. And we don't want to wait until we're so far ahead of you in our journey that you can't even relate to what we're doing, that it seems unattainable, another impossible Ferrari chasing dream. We want to be here and show you what it's really like, what we're really doing, just a few steps ahead of where you are, and a few steps behind you in a lot of other ways. There's a lot that we can teach each other, and that's only going to happen if we show up as ourselves and we just keep showing up. So this is my commitment to you, that I'm going to keep showing up, no matter how imperfectly, because anyone who tries to make it look like they have it all figured out is not telling the truth. So I'll see you on the next one that's still going to be imperfect and not good enough, but it'll be here.